Oh my God, if glitter brows are not a thing, they totes should be, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to, no, lipstick on the teeth. That's not the name of this channel. The name of this channel is Mental Health and Makeup with Mandy, where we talk all things makeup and a few things mental health. Now, we're ready to talk about the new Starshow Shadows from Moira. Okay, so I did not buy the whole collection because, girl, I ain't rich. Okay, but if I was, I probably would have bought them all. I got 5 of them. Oh, I can't stack them like that. I'm not talented. I don't have, it's the poor showcasing for me. My kitty wants to say hello. Do you want to say hello, Chaos? You say hello to everybody? Say hello. She's not amused. It's okay, you can sit here, baby. Nope, she don't want to sit here. She ain't having it. She ain't having it. So, these beautiful shadows here, I have 5 of what I thought would be my most used colors. Now, yikes. The white obviously is the lovely inner corner moment that everybody needs. I think that these are $7 a piece, which is just so reasonably priced for how beautiful and buttery they are. I think that I'll probably get the most used out of this pink one, which is what's on the I don't know, this portion of the eye has this color on it. Then I have this color on the outside, and so gorgeous. I usually don't buy the darker special shades, but I wanted to try it just because it's so beautiful. And these two are kind of duochromy. So this is a blue duochromy, and this is a greeny goldy, you'll have to see it when I swatch it. Gorgeousness is what it is. Gorgeousness. On my eyebrows, you can see this gorgeous, it's like a silver, but it's actually, I think this is the this is called Super Sparkle, okay? And I got this for the holidays because I just think it's so amazeballs. You do a lovely black liner, and then on top of it, you accent with this gorgeous glitter liner. I want to talk about the ease of using this and just how it works so well with shadows. It does not interrupt or budge the shadow. It goes right over top, even these Starshadow shades. And it had no trouble going straight into my brow. And it is now dried down, and it ain't going nowhere. I bet you I am getting glitter out of my brows for days, but I don't even care. I thought, now listen, I don't know what my demographic is because I'm not smart enough to look at all that stuff and figure it out, but I'm guessing my demographic is probably around my age group. And y'all probably remember Xanadu, right? Where she comes out at the end and she's got these gorgeous, glittery, drippy brows that are just amazeballs, right? You remember. I know you do. And then I got this pink glitter one, which is what is surrounding the look. I just kind of outlined what was the feature of the look. If that makes any sense, I outlined the wing, and I outlined those Starshow shadows. So let's live swatch, shall we? we shall. Okay, so let's start with this gorgeous purple. Now, this is the packaging that these come in, by the way. They come in these little plastic packaging. I love Moira. I think that it's so affordable, and for what you get, I recently saw that Annie Glines tested out Moira finally, and I'm so glad she did because I hope that they get a lot more recognition. I have been loving their products for a few years now, and I just love the way they do things. So they don't spend much on the outer packaging. These are just plastic containers, and I like that because we're not wasting a whole lot on packaging. I think that these are really sturdy versus sending them in just a cardboard casing, because of this inner piece that keeps the shadow in place. So A+ for packaging. When you open up the shadow, it's got this little plastic piece on top, and I have a hard time sometimes with my nails getting that to pop off. You can just kind of dump it. The shadow is going to stay where it's going to stay put because of the creamy, gorgeous formula. So let's get an up close look at the gorgeousness here. Put some on my finger and see how creamy that is and gorgeous. Creamy and gorgeous. I wonder how many times I can say that in one video. Let's find out. So this purple has in it, I see a blue sparkle. It has a dark purple base. There's blue and pink reflect in there. That is amazing. And look, we still have it on our finger. You can see the pink in there and the blue on the finger. Is that or is that not just amazeballs? And it takes so very little. So the amount that you get in here, this is going to last a long while. So I believe that these are like $7 or $8, and these are either $6 or $7. I know my whole order only cost me like $50 because I used Trend Mood coupon code. I'm not sure who else has codes with Moira. Maybe someday I will have a code with Moira. You never know. Off. Now you do have to keep, I know this from experience, you do have to keep these little stoppers that go on the top. Your product will dry out if you leave air between the shadow and the lid. So don't do that. Definitely keep those little plastic pieces. They're a pain in the ass sometimes, but you need them to keep these shadows. So this is like a gorgeous wintry blue, silver, amazingness. It's like a blue, lilac, silver situation, and it is beautiful. And I mean, whew, can you imagine with some beautiful blue shadow? Woo! And what we leave behind, we see the traces of, it's almost got, it's like a lilac-y, it's like a lilac silver undertone. As far as longevity of shadow, I can tell you that I wore one of these the other night to work the first time that I put them on. So I've only had them for a couple of days, guys. And this is the new collection from Moira. They had like 12 of these, maybe more. Guys, run, don't walk. Go get yourself some of these. You will not be sorry. You will love them. And Special Shadows is kind of, that's one of my favorite things. I have this huge tub full, and I love it because you don't you don't have to worry, as long as you have like a color matte palette, like the Matte About Hue, you can do, and or just a neutral matte palette, or any palette that has mattes in it. And I just like the versatility of being able to pick out a special shade to go with each look that I do. This one is a very interesting shade, and I picked it. Okay, I didn't even tell you the colors. Jeez, I suck at this. Okay, the dark purple color is called Extra. So this one's called Extra. The blue is called TFTI. Don't know what that means, but that's what it's called. And this one is called Just Right. And I think that this is like such a gorgeous holiday color. You see? It has like a brown base, and then we've got punches of green and silver in it. The difference in formula between these and the Jeffree Star shadows, very similar in packaging, extremely similar in packaging. I like the component on Jeffree Star's a little bit better, but the difference is $22 versus $7. Big difference, and you can use codes with it as well. So if you see the difference, this is the Peach Goddess from Jeffree Star. I do love these shadows as well. These ones are a little more glittery, I feel like, and they can be sheared out, where I think that these other shadows do their best when they're potent. I also really like using these shadows with a brush. I've gotten great use out of these Jeffree Star ones, but the difference in price is huge, right? Absolutely huge. So this one is called Checkmate, and I think that this is, like I said, going to be the one that I use the most. And I want to compare this one with Gwen Stefani's shadow. So this is Checkmate, and this is that gorgeous pink. Oh, it's just so beautiful. This is a frosty neutral pink, and it's got white sparkle in it. Not silver, but white sparkle. And it is just absolutely breathtaking. This color is breathtaking. I want to compare it just a little bit with, if I can pick up the lid again. Yeah, that's the only thing that's difficult about these, is that the packaging obviously had to be a little bit cheaper for Moira's, because they spend their money on the formula very, very clearly. And that's the only thing that I don't like, is the little stopper things are difficult to get out. So this is Gwen Stefani's, okay? And this is also like a $20 pot. Now, it has a little bit more product in it, I think. This is 0.19 grams. And this is 0.10 grams, okay? So less product in the Moira. However, you'll see the difference in the shadow. Now, this one has more of a brown to it, and I do love these as well. So I'm not saying that I don't love these ones that I'm comparing. I'm just saying for the price difference, I get it. So this one has a lot more gold in it. And you can see, I love the sparkle in that one. But they are very similar. We're going to now do the white one, which is called Quartz. This one has quite a bit of gold in it. This one is a gold, and actually, even the way that it blends down is a little bit more chunky. And look at my swatches, how I went. Is it my arm that's twisted, or is it the swatches? I feel like it's the swatches for sure. My arm can't be that twisted. So you see Quartz, Checkmate. This one's called Just Right. This one's called TFTI. And this one is, what the crap was that one called? Extra. Okay? Now we're going to swatch. You know, when I show it like this, they look straight. So it must be my arm. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a liquid and not a solid. Joking, but I do have a condition called Ehlers-Danlos, which means that my collagen is faulty. And so I am extremely flexible. This is called Pink Aurora. This is actually really hard to see on camera. I don't know if you can see it better. I think you can see it better like this. This is where the pink one is. All the way around the look. I am blown away by the quality of these new products from Moira. And so I used this awesome, I kept the glitter brows, guys. I couldn't let it go. Sometimes you just can't let it go. I'm just saying. So I chose this awesome palette to do the, yikes, where'd it go? To do the look in the matte. Not making any friggin' sense. I chose this awesome palette that I think could be palette of the year. It was very limited stock palette, and it's kind of sad it's not in their permanent range. However, that's an upcoming video. I'm not going to tell you what palette it is, but I have been using it a lot. Okay, so now we're going to use the Just Right on the lid in this look. So with a brush, I have not used my fingers to put these shadows on. I prefer using a brush. I have not sprayed these shadows at all. I am just going in very softly with a brush and coating one side. If you dig at this shadow with a brush or with anything else, it will fall apart, and it's a creamy shadow, but it has flakes of duochrome in it, and it will fall apart if you were to put your finger down in it. There's going to be a mess, so be very careful. So we're going to put this awesome beauty on our lid. And look at that. Now, when we go back and forth, a little bit of fallout comes down. If you're looking for something special this holiday season, don't go for a palette. There's a million of those, and you probably already have a million anyway, especially if you're into watching makeup videos, go for a special shade. Go for something like these shadows. And I don't want to miss out on something amazing. Just look at how gorgeous that is with a grungy green. It's like a green, blue, brown, almost, I see a little bit of gold in there too. Absolutely breathtaking. Be back in a moment. Okay, y'all, we went from that beautiful purple to even more beautiful muted green fantasy of gorgeousness. And do we see how the glitter on this one, which is the Super Sparkle, it goes so flipping well with just right. They may not look like friends, but they is. Do we see? Do we see? The quality of these shadows versus $20 shadows. I'm not going to say that they're better because they all have their strengths. But for the price, I really think that these are kind of unbeatable. And I have never worked with better glitter shadows or glitter liners than these. So what we're going to do now is we're going to line this green in the super glitter. And it's effortless. Do you see how it's like just gliding on? It's not like I have to pack the glitter on. It packs itself. You see? Guys, what do we think about these gorgeous, gorgeous special shadows and eyeliners from Moira? Have you guys tried Moira? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Also, glitter brow, yay or nay? I don't know. I'm loving it. I'm like in my Xanadu fantasy right now. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tonight, I think, is the last night that I'm probably going to be in this Fabulous Over 40 competition. So if you were tired of voting, you have been released because I'm pretty sure that the top person in each category moves forward. Guys, it has been loads of fun, and I think that it's just freaking fantastic to be recognized like that in a nationwide competition, and you guys voting for me has meant everything. I thank you so much for voting for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.